What if I told you the bottle of extra virgin olive oil in your kitchen has an almost 80% chance of being a counterfeit? You're not just overpaying. You might be consuming a product that's actively harming your health. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the global olive oil industry to reveal where fraud is happening and, crucially, how you can protect yourself. And by the end, I'll give you a foolproof at-home test that will instantly reveal if your oil is the real deal. This isn't a minor issue. Olive oil ranks as one of the world's most commonly adulterated food items. Industry analyses suggest a staggering portion of the global supply is either entirely fake or heavily diluted with cheaper, inferior oils. But why should you care? This goes beyond just wasting money. Consuming these fraudulent oils can rob you of essential nutrients and introduce harmful compounds into your body. So who is most at risk? If you're someone who values clean eating, cooks for your family, or simply wants true quality for your investment, this crisis affects you directly. We're going to journey through 10 nations where this deception is particularly rampant, and some of the locations will genuinely surprise you. First on our list is a country famed for its sun-drenched groves and ancient traditions, Portugal. The image of historic markets filled with the scent of fresh oil is powerful, yet a shadow hangs over this picturesque scene. European safety reports indicate that roughly 1 in 10 bottles of Portuguese oil on the international market may be fraudulent. The concern here centers on uncertified oils that reach stores, often blended with other substances that strip away both flavor and health benefits. To be safe, always look for the DOP seal. It's your shield against deception. Next, let's travel to Argentina. Known for its expansive landscapes and rich culture, it has also emerged as a major producer in the Americas. However, with rapid growth comes significant risk. Domestic studies have found that a concerning percentage of oil sold within the country contains blends of more affordable vegetable oils, like sunflower oil, used to slash production costs. Consumers hunting for bargain prices are especially vulnerable. For authentic quality, seek out oils certified from renowned regions like San Juan. Now, we head to Morocco, a land of timeless beauty and deep agricultural heritage. Here, olive oil crafting is a generational art. Despite this, the marketplace isn't immune to tampering. Quality control research within Morocco points to issues, particularly with budget-friendly oils destined for export, where they may be diluted. Your best defense is to find products bearing the AOC label, a mark of protected origin and authenticity. Our next destination is considered by many to be the very heartland of olive oil, Greece. In this ancient nation, the olive tree is sacred. But does this reverence guarantee purity? Unfortunately, no. Investigations have uncovered that a notable segment of Greek oil on the global stage is not what it claims to be. Dishonest operators blend premium oil with cheap alternatives or mislabel lower grades as extra virgin. The result? You lose the powerful antioxidants and polyphenols that make this liquid gold so valuable. To ensure you're getting the true essence of Greece, insist on oils with a PDO designation from specific areas like Crete. Crossing into Turkey, we find another region with millennia of history nestled among olive trees. Yet, research from Turkish authorities reveals a troubling picture. A substantial fraction of domestic oil contains unauthorized blends or undeclared additives, some of which are chemical preservatives. What does this mean for your health? Fake oil can have drastically reduced levels of beneficial compounds, and some adulterants may promote inflammation. Always verify certifications from the Turkish Standards Institute. Number 5 brings us to Tunisia, a powerhouse exporter that often flies under the radar. This nation's long history with olives is now clouded by issues in its value segment. International audits have discovered oils labeled as Tunisian that contain less than half real olive oil, with the remainder being cheaper substitutes. Some fraudulent samples have even shown high levels of oxidized compounds, which can trigger adverse bodily reactions. For guaranteed quality, look for the AOC label or EU certification, with oils from regions like Sousse being highly reputable. The situation grows more intense as we continue. In Egypt, a new and ambitious player in the oil market, rapid expansion has outpaced regulation. Studies suggest a significant portion of Egyptian oil is blended with other vegetable oils, lacking both the flavor and health profile of true extra virgin. More alarmingly, some samples have contained traces of industrial solvents used in extraction, substances linked to long-term health issues. Currently, the most reliable markers are certifications from international bodies like the IOC. Now let's discuss the United States. While California produces excellent oil, the American market is a wild west of inconsistency. A landmark university study found that a quarter of oils labeled extra virgin on U.S. shelves failed to meet basic quality standards. In the absence of strict federal rules, some brands dilute their product or misuse the coveted label with impunity. To navigate this, seek out seals from the California Olive Oil Council or USDA Organic. We arrive in Italy, a country where olive oil is woven into the very fabric of life. It's heartbreaking then that this legacy is threatened by sophisticated fraud. Some producers, driven by profit, blend precious extra virgin oil with common seed oils. Others engage in legal deception, like bottling foreign oil in Italy to exploit the made in Italy allure. The soul of the oil, its complex flavor and health properties, is lost. Your key tools are the DOP or IGP labels and a careful check of the actual harvest origin. Finally, we reach the #1 country for both production and, distressingly, for counterfeit activity, Spain. In this land of endless silver-green groves, the scale of deception is monumental. Food safety research indicates that in the budget sector, up to a quarter of Spanish oil could be adulterated. The blends often include soybean or palm oil, but the gravest danger isn't economic, it's toxic. Lab tests on fake Spanish oils have sometimes revealed pesticide residues and industrial solvents at levels that can damage your liver and disrupt hormones. The bottle may shine, but the contents can be a slow poison. So, how do you fight back in a world of convincing fakes? Your first weapon is the label. True oil is transparent. Look for a harvest date, not just a best buy date. That's the mark of a producer who values freshness. Your second weapon is the container. Always choose dark glass or tin. Light destroys antioxidants, turning a health elixir into plain fat. Avoid plastic at all costs. Your third weapon is price. Authentic extra virgin olive oil is costly to produce correctly. A rock bottom price is the loudest warning sign of a counterfeit. Real gold carries a real cost. Now for the simple home test. Take a small glass of our oil. First, smell it deeply. You should detect vibrant, fresh aromas, green grass, herbs, perhaps a peppery note. If it smells like nothing or worse, like crayons or vinegar, it's likely compromised. Second, taste a little. Authentic extra virgin oil should have a distinct bitterness and a peppery sensation at the back of your throat. That pungency is proof of healthy polyphenols. If it's bland and greasy, it's lost its soul. Your palate is the most honest lab you will ever own. Forget the fridge test. It's an unreliable myth. Different olive varieties solidify at different temperatures. Don't be fooled by simple tricks. In a marketplace flooded with imposters, knowledge is your ultimate shield. You now have the map to navigate this deceptive landscape. If this guide has empowered you to take control of your health, do me a solid, smash that like button to support Winds of Thought. It genuinely helps our channel grow. Let me know in the comments, which country's olive oil do you usually buy? Stay vigilant and I'll see you in the next video.